Forests are the lungs of our planet, producing oxygen, absorbing carbon dioxide, and housing over 80% of Earth's biodiversity. Some forests stretch across millions of square kilometers, playing a vital role in regulating the climate and sustaining life. But do you know which forests are the largest on Earth? Today, we'll explore top 10 largest forests in the world, the lungs of the Earth, covering the most expansive and ecologically important forests across the globe. Stay until the end to discover which forest covers almost half a continent. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more fascinating environmental content. 10. Sinharaja Forest Reserve, Sri Lanka, the last rainforest of Sri Lanka. Sinharaja Forest Reserve is Sri Lanka's last viable tropical rainforest, covering 111.9 square kilometers. Despite its small size, it is one of the most biodiversity-rich forests in South Asia and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This rainforest is home to many endemic species, meaning animals and plants found nowhere else on Earth. Rare species include the Sri Lankan blue magpie, purple-faced langur, and green pit viper. Walking through Sinharaja feels like stepping into a prehistoric jungle with towering trees, thick vines, and a constant chorus of birds and insects. Due to its dense canopy, only about 5% of sunlight reaches the forest floor, making it a dark and mysterious ecosystem. Unfortunately, Sinharaja faces threats from illegal logging and deforestation, but conservation efforts are underway to protect this last remaining piece of Sri Lanka's ancient forests. 9. The Black Forest, Germany, a fairy tale woodland. The Black Forest in Germany is one of the most famous and mysterious forests in Europe, covering 6,009 square kilometers. It is named for its dense canopy of pine and fir trees, which create a dark and eerie atmosphere, inspiring legends, myths, and fairy tales. This enchanted forest was the setting for many Brothers Grimm stories, including Hansel and Gretel, Snow White, and Little Red Riding Hood. The landscape is filled with charming medieval villages, scenic waterfalls, and ancient castles, making it one of Germany's top tourist destinations. Beyond its fairy tale charm, the Black Forest is home to rare wildlife, including the Eurasian lynx, wild boar, and the endangered black stork. The region is also famous for black forest cake, cuckoo clocks, and world-class hiking trails. With its rich history and breathtaking scenery, the Black Forest remains one of Europe's most magical natural wonders. 8. The Sundarbans, Bangladesh and India, the largest mangrove forest. The Sundarbans, stretching across Bangladesh and India, is the largest mangrove forest in the world, covering 10,000 square kilometers. This unique ecosystem is located in the delta of the Ganges, Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers, making it a critical habitat for both land and aquatic wildlife. The Sundarbans is most famous for being the home of the Bengal tiger, which is adapted to swimming and hunting in the mangrove swamps. Other rare species include the saltwater crocodile, Ganges river dolphin, and fishing cat. The tangled roots of the mangrove trees help protect coastal communities from tsunamis and cyclones, acting as natural barriers against erosion and flooding. Despite its ecological importance, the Sundarbans faces threats from rising sea levels, deforestation, and poaching. Conservation efforts are in place, but this delicate ecosystem remains at risk due to climate change and human activity. 7. Tongass National Forest, USA, North America's largest temperate rainforest. Stretching across southeast Alaska, Tongass National Forest is the largest temperate rainforest in North America, covering 68,000 square kilometers. It is part of the Pacific Temperate Rainforest, one of the most carbon-rich ecosystems in the world, helping to absorb massive amounts of CO2. The forest is home to some of the oldest and tallest trees in North America, including Sitka spruce, western hemlock and red cedar, many of which are over 500 years old. It provides a sanctuary for grizzly bears, bald eagles and the rare Alexander Archipelago wolf. Beyond its wildlife, Tongass is home to indigenous Tlingit, Haida and Tsimshian communities, which have lived in harmony with the forest for thousands of years. However, logging and climate change pose serious threats to this ancient ecosystem. Conservationists continue to fight for its protection, recognizing its importance as one of the world's greatest carbon sinks. Six, Daintree Rainforest, Australia, a living fossil. The Daintree Rainforest, located in Queensland, Australia, is one of the oldest tropical rainforests on Earth, dating back over 180 million years, making it older than the Amazon rainforest. Covering 1,200 square kilometers, this prehistoric jungle is a living museum of evolution, home to some of the world's rarest plants and animals. Among its unique inhabitants are the cassowary, a large flightless bird that resembles a dinosaur, and the tree kangaroo, a marsupial that has adapted to living in the trees. The forest is also home to ancient plant species, including the idiot fruit tree, a species that has survived unchanged for millions of years. The Daintree is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, yet it faces threats from deforestation, tourism and climate change. Efforts are being made to preserve this prehistoric wonder, ensuring that it continues to thrive as one of the world's most important natural treasures. 5. Borneo Rainforest, Southeast Asia, the oldest rainforest on Earth. The Borneo Rainforest, spanning Brunei, Indonesia and Malaysia, is one of the oldest tropical rainforests in the world, dating back over 140 million years. Covering 743,330 square kilometers, this vast ecosystem is home to some of the rarest and most unique species on the planet. One of its most famous inhabitants is the Bornean orangutan, an endangered primate that relies on the forest for survival. Other rare species include the pygmy elephant, clouded leopard, and the flying lemur. The rainforest also has over 15,000 plant species, many of which can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Sadly, the Borneo rainforest is under severe threat from deforestation, illegal logging and palm oil plantations. More than half of the forest has already been lost in the past 50 years. Conservation efforts are underway, but without stronger protections, this ancient and irreplaceable rainforest could disappear forever. Four, Valdivian Temperate Rainforest, South America, a prehistoric forest. Located in Chile and Argentina, the Valdivian Temperate Rainforest is one of the last surviving temperate rainforests on Earth, covering 248,100 square kilometers. This ancient forest is home to some of the oldest and tallest trees in the world, including the Alassi tree, which can live for over 3,600 years. What makes this forest unique is its dense, moss-covered landscape, misty atmosphere and towering ferns, giving it a prehistoric feel. It is also home to rare wildlife, including the pudu, the world's smallest deer, and the endangered Darwin's fox. The Valdivian rainforest is incredibly important for carbon storage and biodiversity, but it faces threats from logging, agriculture and climate change. Due to its remote location, it remains one of the most untouched forests in the world, making it a true hidden gem of South America. Three, Congo Rainforest, Central Africa, the heart of Africa. The Congo rainforest is the second largest tropical rainforest in the world, covering 3.7 million square kilometers across 6 African countries. It is often called the heart of Africa because of its incredible biodiversity and essential role in climate regulation. This dense rainforest is home to some of the world's most endangered species, including mountain gorillas, chimpanzees, and forest elephants. It also has an incredible variety of plants, many of which are still being studied for their potential medical uses. The Congo Basin absorbs over 1.5 billion metric tons of CO2 annually, making it one of the most crucial forests for fighting climate change. However, deforestation, mining, and illegal wildlife trade pose significant threats. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to protect this green lung of the Earth, ensuring that its rich biodiversity remains intact for future generations. 2. The Taiga Boreal forest, the largest continuous forest on Earth. The Taiga, also known as the Boreal forest, is the largest land biome on Earth, covering 17 million square kilometers across Canada, Russia, Scandinavia, and Alaska. It stretches across the entire northern hemisphere, acting as a massive carbon sink that helps regulate global temperatures. This vast coniferous forest is dominated by spruce, fir, and pine trees, creating an endless sea of green. It is home to moose, wolves, lynxes, and brown bears, along with millions of migratory birds that use the taiga as their breeding ground. Despite its size, the taiga is under increasing threat from wildfires, logging, and climate change. Rising temperatures are causing permafrost to melt, releasing massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. If the taiga continues to decline, it could accelerate global warming, impacting ecosystems worldwide. 1. Amazon rainforest, South America, the world's largest rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is the largest and most important tropical rainforest on Earth, covering 5.5 million square kilometers across 9 countries in South America. It produces 20% of the world's oxygen and absorbs massive amounts of CO2, making it one of Earth's most vital ecosystems. This dense jungle is home to over 10% of all known species, including jaguars, anacondas, pink river dolphins, and countless insects and birds. With over 390 billion trees, the Amazon plays a critical role in stabilizing global climate patterns. However, the Amazon is rapidly disappearing due to deforestation, agriculture, and illegal logging. In just the past 50 years, nearly 20% of the forest has been lost, threatening thousands of species and indigenous communities. Scientists warn that if deforestation continues, the Amazon could reach a tipping point, turning into a savanna-like landscape and releasing massive amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. Protecting the Amazon is not just about saving a rainforest, it's about preserving the future of our planet. Which of these incredible forests fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing nature and travel content. See you in the next video.